let's transition into our next troupe, our second of three troupes this evening. We're really excited to have them return. They've been here doing shows all the time on Highwire and a lot of other places. So welcome to tonight's performance, Internet by Sotto Voce Musical Improv. They do a completely improvised musical improv show. It's completely sung through. There's no spoken dialogue, and they have been creating a bunch of really exciting and unique musical formats to the Zoomosphere. All they'll need to get started tonight is a suggestion of anything at all. So if you have a suggestion, please put it in the YouTube chat. I'll grab that in a moment. And of course, while you are sending those suggestions in, we want to say none of this music would be possible without the amazing musicianship of music director Eric Gerson on the keyboard. See, that wouldn't have been possible without Eric. Let's see, we'll check the chat here, and it looks like we do indeed have a suggestion. Humans and others of all persuasions, Sotto Voce Musical Improv is proud to present Waterfall, the musical.
When I was 12, my family went to Falling Water in Pennsylvania, where Frank Lloyd Wright had built a house over a waterfall. The lines in the house were clean and crisp, yet somehow still organic. And all I wanted was to spend the night over that waterfall.
There was a program on television a few years ago, and it was called Falling Water, but it had nothing to do with water or falling, but all about people having lucid dreams and meeting each other in their dreams.
Long ago, my husband and I were hiking in the Santa Cruz Mountains, not far from where we live now. And if you hike down a steep canyon, you get to the Berry Creek Falls to have your lunch. The water is cold but beautiful. Then you have to hike back out. And my ass was so tired the next day, I said, no fucking way, no fucking way again.
Have you ever noticed if there are raindrops on a window and the sun comes out, it forms little tiny rainbows? And I just wonder if the same science is what causes big rainbows to appear in the sky after it rains.
I saw a painting of a waterfall, and on the rocks around its base and frolicking in the water were mermaids, mermaid mothers, and even babies. They were having a very good time.
Have you ever noticed the darker side of rainbows? When when there's an oil spill from a car on the road and the sun hits it. It looks pretty, but it's oily and dirty, but it looks pretty. Dive into the foam. Dive into the foam. Salt water spraying the air. Dive into the foam.
Wowie, so tall and flowy. It's like a wonder of the world. I feel like I've waited my whole life to see it, and now we're finally here.
Dive into the foam. Dive into the foam. Salt water spraying the air. Dive into the foam.
What if this dream were to dry up? Oh, what if the creeks all were parched? What a great loss it would be if we couldn't come here to recharge.
Dive into the foam.
Dive into the foam.
Dive into the foam.
Dive into the foam.
Salt water spraying in the air. Dive in. Dive in.
Dive into
the foam.
We've been coming here for so many years, bringing our tuna sandwiches
And
our
potato
lemon
chips.
yeah. Yeah. So, cheers to you, my oldest friend.
And cheers to you. Cheers to our traditions.
Well, everything's gonna change when you get married and move away.
Do you think so?
I don't know what I'll do if I can't see you every week or so.
It's been this way forever and ever.
And Joshua is such a good person. I really see you together. So that's not my worry. Just I feel like I'm not ready to move on quite yet.
And I guess we don't get great reception here, so FaceTiming me in for a picnic might not be too practical.
Well, hey. So you could write me the odd greeting card, or I could send you a letter, because I still love pen and ink, and it reminds me of all the letters we sent. Yes, it reminds me of the letters we sent.
Maybe there'll be some cool postcards. I heard the hiking's pretty epic in Alaska. And didn't you always want to go ziplining there with me? It reminds me of those letters.
So I hope it's not too far for us to stay connected. I hope it's not too dark and cold for you to keep your head together.
It's good that now you work remotely and Joshua travels all the time, from work. Maybe you could come and stay with me for a week or a month.
Yeah.
That reminds me of those letters. It reminds me of those letters.
It reminds me of those letters.
Cheers.
I'm so excited now that we've graduated from college. We've decided to get our own place. And as we're decorating, I got some swatches. So what do you think of the sea green?
Ooh, sea green is always so peaceful and calming. It reminds me of my mom's apartment back in the 80s. But I can do retro, yeah. I can do retro and maybe some sea green and peach?
Like peaches blooming in an orchard.
Yeah.
Against the pale, pale grass.
Yeah.
Maybe we can just draw an orchard. And you could put your fine arts degree into play.
Oh, sister, don't you mess with me. I would totally do a mural there. I would totally do a mural.
I want your mural. I want your mural on our wall.
Oh, yeah. Don't even tempt me. This kind of project is what gets me. It can be retro, but updated.
I'm gonna tempt you. Actually, I think it's encouragement. noticed. Let's have a peach orchard on this wall and a valley on that wall.
I
We
gotcha.
can build our own world in our place together.
Yeah. Building our own world. Building our own world. According to our vision. Building our own world.
So I'm gonna tempt you again,
Tempt me.
and then I'll play concerts in the yard,
Yeah.
and we'll invite people to look at your lovely artwork. And then somebody will know somebody who'll know somebody, and you'll have your patrons, and that's our world.
Building our own world.
Our own world.
Building our own world.
To our vision and our dream.
To our vision we're building. Building our own world.
Have you ever noticed how pieces of your life can go by and then go by again?
All the time.
And now that I've reached my 8th decade, it seems like everything I see today I've seen before.
Like deja vu. All the time. All the time. As
Like if you
sisters.
sit by a river and you put something in it and you sit long enough, it'll come back.
It always does.
I'm glad you've come back, my daughter, to visit.
You know I would. I always
said-
do.
You say you will, and you do. What a good daughter.
You're the most important person to me. It's true.
That's so great to hear as I sit here in my 8th decade. People may think life has passed me by, but I say, hey, I'm sticking around for the sequel. And how great it can be when you plant a seed like you, and you can see how things blossom.
You are my inspiration. You are my inspiration. Living so fabulously all the time. You are my inspiration.
sing that, my child, you came out of me and lived with me. Because between us, now that you're grown up, I can tell you I made so many mistakes. If there's one good thing I did, it's you.
You are my inspiration.
You inspire me too.
You are my inspiration.
You inspire me too.
You live so fabulously. You always are my inspiration.
You inspire me too.
My inspiration.
You inspire me too. You inspire me too.
I love the way that friends and family can serve as refreshment and regeneration for our soul.
I love the way friends and family can inspire you to do something new.
And nature can renew us and keep tradition.
I think of you and I feel gratitude. I think of you and I feel gratitude. No idea what I would do without you. So when I think of you, I feel gratitude.
When I get irritated, I can change. When I get irritated, I can change. I may not want to admit it, but it can be good. 'Cause when I get irritated, I can change. When I get irritated, I can change. When I get irritated, I can change. I may not want to admit it, but it can be good. When I get irritated, I can change. When I get irritated, I can change. When I get irritated, I can change. I may not want to do it, but it can be. When I get irritated,
Oh my goodness, what